how to find a solution to all your problems. So, have you noticed how your mind works when you are in a problem? And have you ever observed how just wait and take long breaths, right? Because the problem that you are facing that time, it appears to be insurmountable, but it is any problem. Have you seen that these problems are not going to go away? Every problem goes away, right? Then there is this thing. Try changing whatever you can, and rise over something which you cannot change. You have to accept, or you have to rise over that. Again, this is very easy to say, but very difficult to implement. So, what do you do? In both the situations, you are faced with the mindset which is not allowing you to calm down, right? It is not allowing you to calm down. So, what do we do during those moments? What we do is we go to a friend and try to talk it out. And when we talk it out, usually what we express is the anger, the negativity, and we don't accept, right? First of all, we don't accept. We think that some injustice is happening to us. And when we think like that, there is anger. And we express those anger rather than mm, finding a solution. So again, the mind is going towards problem, right? Mind is becoming problem focused. So here is the hack number 2. The moment you see that your mind is focusing on the problem, take it out for few seconds and think about the solution. What could be the uh, justifiable solution or appropriate solution right now? And again, I'll tell, it is very difficult for you, for anybody, for you, for me, to take the mind out from that problem and focus it on the solution, whatever it will be the solution. Right? So, now what you will do? You again go to a friend and you again talk about the problem. The moment we talk about a problem, it kind of aggravates, and we each of us has few friends or no friend who can give us a patient listening, right? So it aggravates, it stays with it. Have you um, how many times have you experienced that because you have spoken to somebody, that problem has completely gone away? Has that happened? Because the other person is trying to soothe you, and he or she will say some comforting words, and those comforting words, um, okay, it is good for you. Like, say you are very 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 impatient and not in a position to listen to anything, so it will help you, of course. But for few minutes after the conversation is over, you will be again back to the same mindset. Like, say you will have those kind of things, you will not feel good, and of course the solution is not there because it has not yet been discovered, right? So as I say, what is the solution? Again I say, breathe. Take long breaths, long slow breaths, and count 10. You have to take long slow 10 breaths. And once you are done with that, By the time you take the fourth or fifth breath, you'll find calmness inside your mind. The solution to your problem will be many, but right at the moment when you are very reactive, that is not appearing. What does it prove? It proves that there are solutions which we are not able to find. How can you find those solutions? Once you calm your mind. And how can you calm your mind? By taking long, slow breaths. What is the other way round? How do you help yourself to calm down and take long, slow breaths? You maintain a journal. You know, in that journal, you are going to write down whatever is happening to your mind. So, if you have a tendency to be very reactive under such somebody is like say provoking you and you are getting reactive by that. So, it means that that is a constant tendency that you are facing. So, when you have that constant tendency of reacting and also you are writing that down in your journal, after a few days you will see that you are repeating the same thing over and over and over again, so much so that one day you don't feel like writing anything. But if you analyze your journaling or you ask somebody, if you can trust somebody to analyze that, they will also see the same pattern. Here is the word pattern. Pattern is the very important word which, unless we learn our lesson, it will get repeated. You change places, you change people, you change your lifestyle, whatever you do. But the pattern will be repeated till you learn the lesson. Now, how do you learn the lesson? There are two ways to learn the lesson. One is accepting the situation that is around, which is not possible as you are saying, but you can be bigger than situation, bigger than whatever situation is existing. How would you become bigger than the situation? You will become bigger than the situation by having a vision. What is a vision? Vision is a purpose. Purpose that we all are born with, right? We are born with some or other kind of purpose, which is beyond ourselves. Thinking about ourselves, family, everything, but we also have a life and also have a role to play in the society, right? When that is what we realize that we have a role to play, then your entire perspective changes. The way you think will change. So, would you do this experiment right now? All of you, whoever, whoever is in the audience, if you have some kind of problem, would you just take few minutes and find out your vision? What are you living for? Whatever you are doing, why are you doing? Do that exercise today. And once you are done with that, just examine whether your life is going around that vision or not. So this is the exercise. Let me know in the comment box after you hear go through this video whether your life so far has been uh, around that vision or not, or if you have realized that vision just now, right now, then what would you do going forward about your vision? How would you change your life so that your vision will be achieved? Think of all the solution that is feasible, and think of the reasons that you are giving yourself why it is not possible, right? Why it is not possible? Why, when I ask you questions, very few people respond? Because I sent them in an inner journey. They have started thinking already. When you start thinking yourself, you'll see that the solutions are emerging all each one by one. So people don't respond. But am I so effective that not anybody, I say, I privately, you, many people have they told me that whatever I am saying is very effective. Then why don't you respond? Letting me know, even privately, as to what you have discovered about yourself. So this time I'll expect you to share with me about what is your journey and what you have discovered. Will that happen? I'll be waiting for your answers. Thank you. How to find a solution